As we stand here today, the people of Iran are on the streets demanding justice and freedom. As we stand here today, peaceful protesters are being shot at indiscriminately. And as we stand here today, Ebrahim Raeisi calls himself the President of Iran, stood before the world at the Assembly of Nations to deliver his message. The message of lies, deceit, crimes against humanity and oppression. This building was erected after the Second World War to house an organization for peace and justice in the world. The United Nations came to existence as a result of mass killings, burning human beings in concentration camps and crimes against humanity, with one promise: the promise that such atrocities shall never happen.
مرسی به غیرتتون. داره حرف میزنه.
This very organization is hosting a mass murder to speak behind the podium from which the victims of terrorism spoke one day. But today, a terrorist delivered his speech with impunity. This marks a dark stain on this organization that has become nothing but an empty shell of itself, contaminated by politics and futile bureaucracy. Ebrahim Raeisi was a member of the death panel during the 1980s that sent thousands of Iranians to the gallows. Ebrahim Raeisi is a member of the Islamic Republic Security Council for many years, the same entity that issued the order to keep the skies over Tehran open so they can shoot down a civilian aircraft. Ebrahim Raeisi was also the head of the Islamic judiciary, the same organization that denied justice to thousands of peaceful protesters who were murdered by state operatives in bloody November. He was the head of judiciary that actively obstructed justice for the victims of Flight PS752. Ebrahim Raeisi is the person who oversaw the persecution and most severe oppression against the women of Iran. Yes, he presided over the apparatus that murdered Mahsa Amini, the latest victim, the latest link in the unending chain of atrocities committed by the Islamic Republic of Iran. There is no gray area when it comes to crimes against humanity. You must decide to either stand against the perpetrators or you will be an accomplice even with your inaction. Silence is nothing other than complicity with criminals. The Western countries must open their eyes. Not long ago, Russian freedom advocates and activists were warning the world that Putin can commit the same crimes that he commits against his own people, against the rest of the world. The Western governments turned a blind eye, and now we have an entire country of Ukraine engulfed in murder, mayhem, and war. We have the entire world paying the price for the credulity of their leaders. I call upon you to open your eyes in the name of justice. I call upon you to listen to the cries of the Iranian people. I call upon you to learn from the lessons that Putin's war taught you in such high human and material cost. Islamic Republic that has no mercy on its own citizens, women, men, children, and minorities will do much worse to its neighbors and the rest of the world if it can. Stop negotiation with criminals. Stop supporting them. The Islamic Republic criminal state will not miraculously transform into a civilized and democratic partner at the negotiation table. The Islamic Republic must be destroyed, and this falls only upon the Iranian people. The Iranian people alone must determine their fate. state and settle the matter with their oppressors, only if you don't stand in their way. For